Hello and good Sunday morning to you again, YouTube. If you have not yet, please tap that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will receive notifications every time I drop a video. Okay, so if you read the title, you see what I'm talking about. This is the YouTube Talk of the Street. This is about strong mommy Chrissy eviction. Okay, so she gets off into it. I did have some snippets of the video that she posted about maybe 8 to 9 hours ago. So this is like an updated exclusive straight from her mouth. Okay, so Strong Mommy Chrissy, she actually said that the eviction that she is facing is actually not due to her not paying the rent. And she said that she know a lot of reactors have been reacting and talking about this situation. So she felt like she had to address it even though she didn't want to address it. She said if it was up to her, she just would have moved into her new place and posted her new place and that would have been that. Okay, so it didn't work out like that. And she ended up saying what happened before she went on a trip, um first getting off into the agreement that her and her landlord made. Okay. She said that her rent was always due on the first. And it was sort of inconvenience for her. So she did work out a agreement with the landlord saying that it was okay for her to pay her rent when she gets paid. So there, they worked that out. So before she went on a trip, she said she got the little money orders because she couldn't just, I guess, withdraw a lot of money off her card. $2,000 is what her rent is. So she took three separate money orders to pay her rent. And when she went up there and she paid her rent, and her and the girl in the office ended up getting into an altercation, and it was something not even having to do with the rent. Okay, so she said she left, went on a trip and everything, and while she was on the trip, she ended up, I guess, getting a phone call from the landlord saying that they was not going to take her rent. They was not going to accept it. So she was like, "Wow, what's going on?" And she said she got really, really stressed out on the trip. The only person she really talked to about it was Jazzy. So she was the only person that really knew about the situation. And so she ended up telling her mom to go and get her money. So her mom ended up going to get the money and everything from the landlord because the landlord didn't accept it. So she went on to say in her video that once she ended up making it back from the trip from Houston, that the landlord and her husband, because it was husband and wife landlord, they ended up showing up at her house with something called contagible. It's like a legal eviction. It's like what the sheriff would deliver to people, I guess, that's getting evicted. So they showed up to her door with a constable telling her that she has to go. I don't know how the laws work where she's at, but I always thought that, you have to go to court, but I guess things go a little different there, I guess. But she ended up getting that. So she said that they've been staying at an Airbnb. She's been paying about $1,000 a month. She said that she was not able to go back to the house to get a lot of the kids' clothes. So she's been going to stores like on an every other day basis, just getting them new clothes. She said that she had to ended up like she's been wearing the same kind of clothes, like the same stuff that she's been wearing since she went on a trip. She said that she has little stuff like some little freakum dresses, but she can't wear them around the kids or whatever. So I guess she's been washing, she's been buying the kids clothes and stuff like that. And she was just saying this is a big inconvenience for her because we're going through the COVID-19 thing, the virus, and this is a very inconvenient time to get evicted. And I can understand where she's coming from that. And she just said that she feels like a lot of people that do reaction videos on her and speak on her are just looking and waiting on her downfall and stuff like that. But she may fall, but she always gets back up. And she said she's never actually been through something exactly like this before. And this is what I was thinking to myself. I know, sometimes everyone gets down and you get back up. But when you get back up, you have to think about what it is that you done wrong. And I heard her say that she's gonna always, whenever she moves, she's gonna try to keep a very, very good relationship with her landlord. That's a good idea. But my advice to you, Miss Chrissy, is that you not only have a good relationship with your landlord, but work on your attitude and most definitely work on your pride, because this was a situation where your attitude, your mouth, and your pride got in the way of where you and your kids having somewhere to live. So this came into fruition all based on your pride and your attitude. Sometimes the universe has a way of sending things our way to kind of make us see what's going on, shining a brighter light on the things that we really, really need to work on. I really hate that this situation happened to you, Chrissy. But like I said, out of everything that happened, there's always a reason. There's always something that you can learn from this situation. And I think, a lot of time we just have to put our pride to the side. You seem like, I know a lot of people probably just come at you and stuff like that, probably because of your situation, you being a single mother with the amount of children that you have. Some people may try to down you, may try to come at you, but keep your pride to the side. Do what you do and move in silence and stuff like that. I don't believe in all the pulling documents and doxing and stuff like that. I've been hearing about this situation about 3 or 4 days ago, but I haven't spoke on it. I'm not a reactor to the three mommies or whatever. I react on stuff that happened on YouTube, period. So I think that's my advice to you, Miss Chrissy. Is just kind of lower your pride and just move in a different way when it comes to how you handle your attitude, your anger, and things like that. And I think, everything will work out good for you. I wish you the best, and I wish your children the best, and I wish your mom the best. And I hope everything pans out good for you. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. I'm on my way to work right now. So if you have not yet, please tap that subscribe button, support your girl. Hit that notification bell so you will receive notifications every time I post a video. And until next time, as usual, love you, YouTube.